Now, compound interest, when you understand this and you use it, anyone can change their financial futures with enough time. Right? That's the beauty of this specific concept is it works on time. Okay. So I'm going to use an example. It's a golfing example. So now in golf, you've essentially got 18 holes, right? That's a normal golf game. Now let's imagine that I'm playing with a friend of mine, and I say to my friend, let's play for a bit of money. Every hole, give me 10 rand or something like that. And then my friend might say, he'll say, no, Lawrence, you know what? Let's get 10 cents for the first hole, and then we double it. Okay, so 10 cents in the first hole, 20 cents in the second hole because you're doubling it, 40 cents in the third hole, 80 cents on the fourth hole, and so forth and so on. So you're doubling every hole, right? This is an example of compound interest. So let's work this out together. First of all, hole one is worth 10 cents. So if I win hole one, he pays me 10 cents. The second hole is double 10 cents, so it's 20 cents. Okay. The third hole is double that, which is 4 cents. 8 cents. 1.6, so 1 rand 60 by the fifth hole. Now, what do you think the 18th hole is going to be worth? Right? Let's go again. The ninth hole is 25 rand and 60 cents. Okay, so we're halfway through the game. Okay, we're halfway to 18, and the ninth hole is worth 25 rand. So, what are we thinking that the 18th hole is maybe worth 100, 150, maybe 500 rand even? Well, this is now where compounding starts to take control. The 15th hole is now worth 1,638 rand. The 18th hole is worth 13,107 rand and 20 cents. The rich stay rich because they use compound interest to their advantage. Guys, this is the game changer. With enough compound interest, anybody can change their financial futures. So I already spoke about a tax-free investment. Guys, the power of this one is you don't get any tax, nothing, on the returns from this investment. That is a huge, huge bonus. Unfortunately, there is a maximum contribution of 36,000 per year. That's the max that you can invest. So let's imagine that you, after this webinar, you see so much value in the tax-free investment, you go and create one with whoever your banker is, and you decide to commit just 3,000 rand per month, right, until you've maxed out your maximum contribution. Now, if we look at compound interest, we can compare how powerful interest can be. So here's an example of you investing 3,000 rand per month, which is that amount there in year one is 36,000, right? That's the max you can invest in this tax-free account. Let's assume your interest rate is 6%. That means the total amount at the end of year one is 38,220. That's how much your money has grown. Right, in year two, you invest another 3,000 rand per month. And in year 3, 4, 5, etc. What you're seeing at the bottom there is how much your money would be worth after 20 years. So by just investing 3,000 rand per month for 20 years, every single person on this webinar tonight can call themselves a millionaire in 20 years' time. Right? Because 6% is really easy to get. Most banks will be offering 6%, and that's a very secure investment. So with enough time and with enough dedication of 3,000 rand every single month, you can become a millionaire in 20 years. Now, 6% is quite low. Let's say you were a bit more aggressive. Let's say you went for a 12% return. Now what you're seeing is at the end of 20 years, instead of 1.4 million, you have 3.164 million. That's more than double. That's the power of having the right interest rate or the right return. Let's go one higher. Now we've got an 18% return. And the total amount or the total value of your portfolio is sitting at 7 million rand. Guys, that is the power of interest and compounding. Now what you need to do is you need to look at these two numbers, right? The difference is massive. That's why you need to also be a bit aggressive. Yes, you've got to go for secure investments. You've got to go for your RAs and your life policies and those kind of things. But you should also go out and venture into something else, be it stocks, be it your own business, be it property. There's many other ways. Now, these are your different buckets, right? You should have a bucket of investments that are safe, they're secure, they're the 6%. They slowly but surely are going to get me to become a millionaire. But then you also sprinkle in a bit of an 18% return and maybe a 12% return. Now, this is a very interesting slide for me because what you're seeing here is how many years it'll take based on how much of your salary you can save. So right on the top there, you'll see if you save 5% of your salary, it'll take you 66 years to retire. If you're saving 10%, it'll take you 51 years. If you're saving 50% of your monthly salary, 43 years, and then all the way down. Currently, I'm sitting on about probably 50% in terms of what I save per month. Now people often come to me and they say, that's crazy. There's no way I could save 50% of my salary. And guys, in the beginning, I couldn't either. When I first started at my first job 7-8 years ago, I wasn't earning enough to put anything aside, but every time I got an increase, or every time I moved position and I made a bit of money, I took half of whatever my increase was and I put that into my investment portfolio. So anytime that you have an increase, you can always increase your savings account, right? But this is a very important slide to look at to say, hey, the reality is I'm only saving 5% of my salary. It's going to take me another 66 years of working just to retire. I may be on the wrong plan here. I need to maybe go for a better or bigger portion that I'm going to save. So guys, that's compound interest. Over a period of time, it is something that grows exponentially. I'm telling you, it's the 7th or 8th or 9th wonder of the world. It is something that when you master it, you can change anyone's financial destiny in 20 years' time.
Thank you for watching another video on your step to financial freedom. Now, if you enjoyed this content and you're looking at what your next steps would be, well, firstly, go and look at my property investment coaching package. You can find that on lawrenceboole.com/coaching. I've put the URL there. It'll explain what the coaching package entails. Alternatively, please go and get a copy of my book. You can get it at any exclusive books, or you can follow that incredibly long link, which is lawrenceboole.com/product/financial-through-property. Finally, go get yourself registered with mypropertyapp.online, which is the app that I use every day to analyze deals. It basically is a set of inputs that you put in, and then it'll calculate your return on investment, your exit strategy, your 20-year cash flow projections, your return on equity, everything that you need to know. Until next time, happy investing.